she was like, I've never seen one that was all hair before, and it was blonde.
You
Big
ate your
reveal.
Twin. You ate your twin. I'm Glennis LaRoe, comedian, perfect woman, and certified sad girl. I'm on a mission to meet and interview sad girls like me and destigmatize mental illness, all in the hopes of feeling a little bit better by any means necessary. We're all going through it. Let's go through it together. And remember, it's okay to be sad, girl. This is Sad Girl Survival Guide, the show that explores rock bottom, breakdowns, and breakthroughs one sad girl at a time. Today's guest is a dear friend, a comedian. She hosts a show called Cowboy Deluxe here in Crown Heights, and the next show is on March 25th. Please get excited for Clare Austen-Smith.
Hi.
Hi, gym buddy.
Hi.
Oh
it's true. We are gym buddies.
We are gym buddies. We had a moment of I was leaving the sauna. Claire was entering the sauna.
It's true. I was feeling minutes from death because of the spin class.
Of course.
My face was like a shade I had never seen it before.
Of course.
In terms of redness.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful moment.
It's an intense spin class at that gym. We go to a gym in our area. I won't dox ourselves.
You can't find us in the sauna.
Do not look
unless
for
you
us.
do. Unless you're one of Brooklyn's other alt comedians.
Literally.
You're probably already there.
Everybody goes there. Everyone and their mother. But this spin class, sometimes they do a thing called the mile challenge, and they put your little bike number on a screen and make you race everyone else in the class to complete a mile as quickly as possible. Last time I did it, I thought I was dying. Like, I thought I was near death.
You know what it reminds me of? Like the presidential fitness test.
Yes.
Like when you had to run the pacer.
Oh my
and
God.
stuff like that. And you're just like, this is terrible. I'm never going to run. Like, when am I going to use the pacer in real life? Like, I will not be sprinting on a metronome any other time.
That was the worst.
It kind of prepares you, I guess, for the mile challenge.
Yeah. That, did you always have like one boy who would just be going like 50 more times than everybody else, and we just had to like sit and watch this like lanky
the special boy
freak. Yeah, the special boy. I was pretty nasty at the reach.
Wow. Yeah, the reach is when I really shined as well.
Yes, that one's for the girls.
The reach is where the girls are like, we're more flexible than you.
Yeah.
And then there's did we have to do pull-ups? I feel like or like you would do like a hang.
That's horrible.
Something like
to
that.
put a child through that.
No, torturous, really.
I don't think I had to do a pull-up. I think there was like a rope climb kind of situation.
Okay, that's really intense.
That's like, I mean, I can't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
I wouldn't be able to.
We had a really crazy gym class in my high school called Adventure Education, and it was taught by this, I would say, absolutely psychotic Vietnam War veteran who told us that. And he was like, I ran for the Olympics, even though my shins were blue and black because I broke my shins.
Oh my God.
And then he like commented on like my boobs. And I was like, okay, when are we going to learn to build a fire?
This is like survival skills?
Yeah, it was like climbing ropes. Like they took us on a camping trip with like pretty much zero supervision. A kid like cut down a tree in a forest that you like weren't allowed to cut down trees in. Like, it was wild.
Oh my God.
It was like just I don't know if it could happen now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it was like kind of illegal, like Lord of the Flies cosplay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Weird. And this guy had like full PTSD.
Absolutely. He was reliving Vietnam in like the suburbs of Chicago.
That's horrible. That wasn't on my curriculum, certainly, but I could see it being useful.
Yeah, probably more useful than the reach.
Don't sleep on the reach.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Forgive me, reach heads.
The reach.
I come to you an apology.
Knees locked out, shooting over a box.
Yeah, I like can see POV the box.
Me
like,
too.
As we're talking about it.
The ruler
Yes!
thing, and then someone
That's
posted
so
a
funny.
meme about it, being like, I was nasty with it.
I was nasty with it. That's so amazing. That's a good claim to fame.
Yeah. So this show is, we talk about our mental health. What makes you sad, girl?
Okay, I was thinking about this, and I was like, well, obviously what's making me sad is like any second I kind of hold the weight of the what's happening in our country, in the world, like in a myriad of ways.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I should make a list of like all the small things that make me sad, because that will make me feel maybe better about the big ones.
Okay.
Can I read you the list?
Yeah.
And then you can tell me to stop. I didn't do too many, hopefully.
No, don't. You're so prepared, and I love it.
Okay. What makes me sad? When you're too hungover to enjoy a runny yolk on an egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get the egg ick.
Exactly. Yeah. You feel like a deep sense of disgust that if you weren't so hungover, you would be like really enjoying the egg, but you can't take advantage of it.
It's pus. Yeah.
Submission fees kind of on anything.
Okay. Yeah. Pay to play.
Short film, comedy festival, anything like that. Mm-hmm. The kind of youth of today not knowing about geocities.com.
Okay.
Did you use GeoCities?
Wait, it's a search engine?
Oh my God. Here I am.
No,
I'm with the youth of today.
No. Claire,
your elders here.
I think I might be older or the same age as you.
No, I don't. I'm 35.
I'm 34.
Oh my God. Wait, we all are this older or the same age?
I just don't remember what GeoCities was.
Well, I was a total freak.
Okay.
I was teaching myself HTML so my Neopet could have a good website.
Me too.
Okay.
Our
amazing.
shops were
the Neopet shops. We were fucking
glitter
raking in the Neopoints.
And the cursor had like a trail, like amazing. A star trail.
I played so much Mirka Chase. Mirka Chase? Is that what it was? Okay. But there's a thing, GeoCities, where all the websites would have terrible GIFs and you can make a really basic website with HTML, and I would spend a lot of time on that and angelfire.com, putting my Neopets on there, my dolls with the Z, and that kind of stuff. And it was kind of a freeing time on the internet because you could be 13 years old, 12 years old doing that.
The dolls with the Z, they were kind of sexual.
Yeah, they had huge breasts.
Huge breasts, whale tail thong.
Yeah. It was
low-rise jeans.
It was like Paris. It was like Paris Hilton dressed like dolls. They were her style predecessor.
Yes. I remember very distinctly you could make a dolls that looked like Christina Aguilera from the Dirty video.
I know what you mean.
Yes. And so her pants are basically just above the split of her labia, so low. And then she has dreads.
Of course.
Dreads and cornrows.
Yes. Latina.
Exactly. But I think dolls walked so that brats could run.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple other things that make me sad.
Yeah.
The 12-year-olds being aware of serums. I don't think you should be aware of serums. You should be building your GeoCities website for your Mirka.
You should have a chia on Neopets.
Absolutely. You should have 10,000 Neopoints to burn. The French concept of comedy, I think the French aren't funny.
Okay.
And it makes me sad for them. The thought of being born in 1601, not being able to go to the gynecologist, rough. It makes me sad that to see people with AirPods in all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of you need to be present.
What about couples who are walking together and they both have headphones in?
I think that's so weird. Why are you guys spending time together?
It's really weird.
Do you see that a lot?
I see that quite often. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you think they're we're pressing play at the same time, or is it
no, it's not that.
They hate each other.
It's I hate you. It's I want to listen to my own thing, and for some reason you're here.
That's so weird. Oh, I just can't imagine. Okay, I wrote being on my phone, kind of doing that right now.
Sure, but this is function.
Trying to cross the street at Atlantic Terminal, there's 300 ways to do it, and all of them are bad.
The worst. And there's an e-bike dock with 700 e-bikes.
Yes.
And nowhere to ride them.
Yes, it's
there's no clear way out on a bike.
You can directly go into traffic. That's it. You can kill yourself.
Yeah, and someone who's working the pedestrian crossing because there's a SZA concert happening is hates your guts.
Absolutely.
Knows you want to jaywalk, is you're gonna die and I'm gonna let it happen.
Yeah, exactly. They want to see your blood spilled in the
literally.
streets.
Atlantic Terminal period makes me sad.
Yeah.
There's something dark.
There's a really good documentary about the Barclays Center being built by one of the guys who stayed in one of the apartments. He was the last person. Him and his family were the last people to move out when they did eminent domain to build the Barclays Center. Because it used to all be apartments and stuff.
Okay.
And then the city took it over and built the Barclays Center. And they're
did they buy them out?
Yeah, but I think it wasn't great. And then they were also there's gonna be so many jobs, but the jobs are I take tickets. They're not good jobs.
Yeah,
that pay a lot.
I work the Amex lounge.
Exactly. I served the flat champagne to the Charlie XCX fans that spent $7,000 to be here.
Literally, my friend gave me a little keychain that was a tiny switchblade. It was quite feminine and quite
cool.
cute. Mm-hmm. but it got confiscated at Barclays.
Give it back.
I was like, I'm not going to shank anyone at the Liberty game. You know, I'm like,
and like, what would you be doing it over?
I know, right? Oh, these lesbians are partying too hard.
Exactly.
Like, they're pure
Your
joy.
shorts aren't long enough.
Yeah. Those games are pure joy.
I need to
Nets
go back.
Could never.
It's true.
Nets games is tech bros in Patagonia vests, and Liberty games are lesbians who came from eating out their girlfriend 15 minutes ago and they want to party. They're ready to rock.
Yeah, I agree. The fan energy is much higher.
It's awesome. They're like swinging the towels and Ellie,
sexual Ellie. She's kind of has a beautiful body.
I know. Ellie's built.
I'm body positive for elephant anthropomorphic creatures.
Yes, who twerk.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Do you think the people, like the bros who go to the Nets games, are like, I wish I could afford the Knicks, but I'm here?
Yeah.
Like it's their kind of.
Yeah, and I think they live in Park Slope.
Absolutely.
So they're like, it's convenient.
Okay, one last thing that makes me sad.
Okay.
That's my kind of more serious one. Is like I was thinking about my phone, obviously addicted to it. Love you, girl. But it's like when you used to have a phone, it was like, okay, this is my thing that I get to use to go on the internet, and like it's about me. It's like owned by me. And now your phone is like the crevice through which all capital tries to get at you.
Yeah.
And you can't go on your phone without being advertised to almost in any way. Even when you like use the search function on an iPhone, it like suggests new things to download. I'm like, no, that's not on my phone yet. Like, get away from me.
Yeah, I don't want that. It's now a billboard in your pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that makes me sad.
It is really sad. And it's, again, sinister because those terms and conditions that we're agreeing to, that's the longest book ever presented in front of me. So, of course, I'm not reading it.
Absolutely.
But, like, I'm sure I've said, yeah, it's totally fine. Like, just record me without me knowing.
Yeah, absolutely. I have as well.
Because, like, okay, so this is a roundabout way to get back to this. But my friend Savannah said she went to an event that was for an AI dating app.
Okay.
Very dystopian, very scary. And that you interact with an AI bot. It's basically a chat bot thing, but it's more like flirty or whatever. And
adult mode.
Yeah, she went for investigative purposes. She wasn't like
she's like Mixer.
Yeah. She's like, I met someone. No, so she went there because she was gonna write like an essay on it, whatever. And she was like, they talk to you and they can kind of respond to like, oh, you're smiling, or like, oh, did I worry you with that? Like they are responding to the way your face is moving and addressing the emotion that it's picking up on through the camera. And I'm like, obviously this is years of like giving over our faces to Snapchat filters. But I'm also like, I've heard that like they can see like your eye movement on certain apps or whatever, like, and like squinting at something or like being bored of something. It's like all of that data, it's just creating these like proxies of ourselves in these like AI chatbots. And it's so how do you opt out?
Like, no, you can't. I feel like you can't. I feel like there's like some theory I read that was like the only thing we can do is put like the most amount of data on the internet for yourself. So there's so much it's like meaningless.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to do that either, honestly.
I don't want to do that either. And like, I mean, I probably do. I mean, I'm the stupid bitch who got an Aura ring. I'm sorry.
What is it telling you? I actually was like, what is your beautiful ring? And for a second, I was like, did you guys get engaged?
No,
it's absolutely on the wrong finger. Dan, you put it on the wrong finger.
No, I mean, it's fully selling all my data to Palantir.
Oh my God. They're going to drone strike you when you get your period.
They're trying to drone strike me for being a woman, first of all.
Absolutely.
Second of all, they're going to be like, her heart, her blood pressure dropped a little bit. Let's tell her insurance company and then hike up her premiums and then all this.
So why did you get one?
Because I had an Apple Watch and I didn't want to wear a screen.
Yeah, I totally get that.
And my sister was like an early adopter and she loved it so much. But then I got it not knowing. And then after the fact, I was like, and I got it on my FSA. Like I could just
that's
kind
cool,
of
actually.
throw it out.
I'm like, what a deal. Never mind. I'm buying one tonight.
I know. They're like, we made it even easier for us to steal your data. But it does tell you like how you slept, your readiness,
that is cool.
Stress levels.
Do you get like obsessed with like achieving the best
goal?
or whatever.
Yeah,
everything they measure.
I did with the Apple Watch because it was right there and there were rings.
The fucking rings, dude.
I know.
I had one. I bought one as well. I felt like I was carrying around like an evil amulet. I was like my evil object.
Talisman.
Literally, like I'm wearing my cursed object for my run.
Oh
like,
my God.
What's it gonna tell me to make me hate myself? But yeah. The rings is like insanely effective. You feel like a hamster.
Literally.
I'm like ring, close the ring. Like,
and it was at a point where before I had this, it was at a point before like if I went out and worked out without my Apple Watch, I'd be like,
it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. So this helps me listen to my body a little more and
that's
not
cool
like
then.
freak out as much.
Yeah.
But you do have to open the app and be like, I was working out here, which is a little bit tedious.
I agree. I was trying to like, this is so embarrassing. I was trying to track my protein.
Yes.
And I was like, after a week, I was like,
pal.
no, I downloaded a different one. Shout out eating disorders. I was like, I can't go back to her.
My Fitness
She's
Pal
abusive.
has traumatized a generation of young women.
It's true. It's like you never need to know how many calories are in olive oil because who gives a bitch? It's olive oil.
It's olive oil.
But I tried something called Chronometer, which I was like, it's named in a scary way.
Sounds like a Rolex.
Yeah. The closest I'll ever get to one.
Yeah.
But it's just so tedious. I can keep it up.
No, it's horrible, and then it creates like an obsessive behavior.
Yeah.
And then if you fall off, you're like, I'm a failure.
Yeah.
That's like literally the cycle.
It's true.
I of course was on caloriecounter.com as a 12-year-old and then had my Fitness Pal. I had a diary that I logged everything by pen.
Okay.
And I had a heart rate monitor for when I used to go running, and I would do like net it was really bad, like how obsessive I was, where I was like eating as little as possible, exercising as much as possible. Hey, that's bulimia. And I would try to like net as little as possible. And the heart rate monitor was like fully like for like ultra marathoning dads. And I was wearing like the strap, like,
oh my God.
It was
ahead of your time in a way. I see why you like the Oura ring.
It's so much less intrusive.
No,
but
and
I
it's
have
like
to have something.
Yeah, no, I get it though. It's like once you start dragging that stuff, it's like you can't stop.
Yeah,
which is why I just kind of don't do it. Actually,
I know.
I was like, I can't do that. I just don't care.
I should back away from it, but it gives me a sense of control.
But I feel like what you're saying with the Oura ring, like those are healthy things.
Maybe
sleeping is good.
And Peter Thiel.
Oh yeah, and Peter Thiel
full control over my life. He's awesome.
He's using your biometric data to like optimize like the little like twinks at Stanford that go to his like he has like a think tank or something where he's like he plucks like the most racist and promising like little boys who are like I have a new way to make it so wombs are kind of divorced from the female body and we can only give birth to white babies, and like that's his thing.
God,
I mean I'm paraphrasing. He's gonna sue me.
Their eugenics agenda. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh
put allegedly before every word
everything
I've said.
We added in allegedly.
Wait,
there was one of your sad things before the earnest sad thing.
1600s, no gynecologists.
No gynecology.
12-year-olds knowing what a serum is.
Serums.
Oh yeah.
Were you on that side of TikTok where it was little girls in Sephora doing the samples?
Yes.
And like,
I'm like,
no little girl should be doing that.
I know. You should be getting like the crusty, dusty, wet and wild $1 makeup that your
Smackers.
That your neighbor who has an older sister like uses, and you kind of do that.
You shouldn't be aware of Sephora until you're 18.
Exactly. Yeah. It should be a controlled substance. Yeah. You should be like Cucumber Melon, Bed Bath and Body Works body glitter only.
Yeah.
Until you're
Drunk
you're
Elephant.
16.
Drunk Elephant. You can't drink.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know what Drunk Elephant is?
You shouldn't be into that.
No, not at
also,
all.
I'm like guys, don't you get it? Like you have all the stuff that these things are trying to manufacture for the old haggard crones like us.
Exactly. You don't need retinol. Your
no, that's
cells
insane.
Are still turning over naturally.
Like you haven't grown them yet. And that there was something quite bleak about that. Like the impact of like the level of consumerism and influencer stuff on that was crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the Stanley Cup adjacent. Like the moms who not the moms who were buying the Stanley Cups, but the moms who'd be like, my kid came home and said she was bullied because her water bottle wasn't cool enough, and
we need to get Sorry, I cut you off.
No, that it was a fake Stanley, and it was just
that's insane.
So
we need to get better bullies.
I know.
Like if they're bullying you over a water bottle, like come on, there's got to be something worse about your kid that you can make. I'm just kidding. I got bullied for fake Adidas.
Really?
But I was so like, I was gonna say stupid, but really I was naive and hopeful that I was like, oh my god, I have a nickname. Like, because these girls on the bus were like, oh my god, Fadidas. And I was like, what does that mean? Fake Adidas.
Fake Adidas.
It meant fake Adidas. But I was like, it took to like 8th period. I was like, I'm liked.
What was the giveaway? Like no logo?
There were 4 stripes.
4 stripes. Okay, because
it was obvious.
Wait, I got some shorts online recently that have 4 stripes.
Let's
there.
go.
And literally last night, my boyfriend was like, "Oh, you got the 4 stripes?"
No,
and he was dragging my ass for it.
No, not the 4. Coming from inside the home, you need to support the extra stripe.
I know.
Come on.
I know. It's
that's
much cheaper.
So funny. Yeah, literally.
More stripes, less dollars. Think about that.
The stripe per dollar rate is like so much more affordable than Adidas.
So much better.
Yeah, I got absolutely roasted by those girls all day. And they came from Target. Like I asked my mom to buy me Adidas and she was like, look, these are almost what you want and they're affordable. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know.
Fine, whatever. Like, it's a little sneaker.
I was like really into reading books about like elves and dragons. Like I was not tapped in.
Yeah.
And
that's okay. You're not supposed to be tapped in that young.
No. And then the other sort of clothing faux pas I had at the age was she bought me a velour tracksuit from like TJ Maxx that was FUBU brand, and I'm like quite clearly
okay.
white.
You're in The Sopranos,
and I was like this going to school and like wearing my FUBU outfit, and this kid came up to me. He's like, "Claire, are you wearing FUBU?" And I was like, "I don't know. Am I?"
Yeah, what's FUBU stand for?
Yeah, that's basically me. And they were like, "For us, by us," and you're kind of like not us.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Absolutely, noted, got it." Go back to the Paul Frank tank top.
Yeah, Paul Frank. Paul Frank.
My prized possession. Paul.
The way I begged. There was this was at the time that I lived in England. There was one
we need to talk
Paul
about that.
Frank store in London. And I was like, please, can we go? And everything that was imported was so expensive in Great British pounds. And I remember there was like just like a hoodie with the Paul Frank on it, and it was like 50 pounds or something. And I was like, please, I need this. Please, I need it so bad. And they did get it for me maybe for my birthday or Christmas or something, and I felt so cool. And then very, very quickly I was like, wait, is this ugly?
No.
I was like, wait, is this monkey ugly?
Is this monkey fucked up? But I will say,
still around?
I think so. They're like vintage and they're like in. But 50 pounds back then was basically $2,000.
No,
the
literally.
exchange rate was awful.
It was horrible. And I felt really like bad asking for it.
I know. I felt guilty asking my parents for things
yeah,
that were expensive.
We, for a while, even though I was living in England, we went to an American school, and there were some kids that had Abercrombie and Hollister, and that I was like, I need that. That's my ticket to the top.
Absolutely. And it was kind of.
It was kind of, but certainly I was still kind of a loser, and and all those clothes fit me bad. And so I didn't look cool. I just had like a Henley stuck to my body like a sausage casing with a little moose.
You're painting a beautiful picture.
I literally went to Hollister, you know those Henleys that went like, and you like picked it up and you're like, this is a large.
Yeah, and you're like, amazing. It's like blowing in the wind and like wafting the scent of the
can't wash
Hollister perfume.
Exactly.
My mom would never she would never get those clothes for me, despite how much I begged.
Yeah.
I was like, we were at TJ Maxx, Target, Marshalls. And I remember having this shirt. This came back to me the other day. It was like, it was a shirt that was like about bowling. Like, it wasn't like a shirt with like bowling pins on it. It was like the theme of the shirt we made for the children is bowling. And there's facts about it on there. And I would wear that a lot. I was like, kind of came back to me in like a cold sweat.
What kind of facts?
Like just like
how it's
how many
scored.
pins? This many pins. Like the ball is round. Like a picture of the
A
ball.
perfect game, 300 points.
Exactly. It was. I was like,
Wow.
yeah. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
You want to
Got
know
my
something about
bowling
bowling? Yeah. Look at my breasts. I keep talking about boobs. Sorry.
No, why? Don't be sorry.
Right.
My humiliation was that my stepmom wanted me to wear very sensible shoes to school. So we went to like ECCO. Those are orthopedic shoes for women with bunions. And I was like, I really want a ballerina slipper. Like everyone wears a ballerina slipper. They were so in. She was like, what about these?
She's like, your arches. Think about your arches.
They had the thickest rubber sole. And then like a rounded, it looked like a toadstool. Like it was like a mushroom for a shoe with like a big strap over it. And I was like, these are comfy. And she's like, good.
Because you're getting them.
Yeah, because you're getting them. You're going to be on
and
your
you're
feet
going to thank
all day.
me.
Yeah, thank me later.
You're going to be on your feet all day as like a 12-year-old girl. They make you stand for history class.
Yeah.
I know it. How long did you live in England for?
From 8 years old to 21 years old.
Oh my God. I
know.
didn't know that you lived there for that long.
Yeah, all the formative years. I
That's
went
cool.
to an American school for a little bit and then went to a British school. So I was a uniform girl.
Well, I remember this about you because like my first month in New York, I did previous guest because I listened to his episode, Ian Lockwood's girlfriend pageant, and you and I were both finalists.
Yes.
And you were like a Lady Sovereign inspired character.
Yes. A chav.
And I kind of did a fake birth scene and pulled a bloody doll out of
That was awesome. I remember that.
my birthing dress. The big
that
balloon.
Was your first month in New York?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I look back on it, it was like probably the beginning of the most depressed I've ever been in my life. But, that was so amazing to meet you. And also I lost. Also, Glennis, you beat me.
I did win.
And
Sorry.
Fair and square.
Yeah, I became our homosexual.
It was amazing. You
friend's
did like
wife.
8 splitzes.
I did did I break dance or something?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. I'll never
I
forget
can't do
it.
a split, but I can do a little like thing on
You
my
did
head.
you did the little thing and it rocked. It won the hearts and minds of the crowd.
Yeah.
What can you say?
My boyfriend was also on the judging panel at the time, and he was like, "I know this is controversial, but don't you worry."
Never mind, I take it all back.
He was like,
Nepotism.
"I didn't want to vote for you because I didn't want it to seem weird." I was like, that's literally what you're supposed to do when you're on the judging panel and your girlfriend is in the running. You're supposed to say she's gonna win, she's the queen.
There's like a great scandal over the voting procedures of Ian Lockwood's girlfriend pageant. Like,
yeah.
okay,
That's so funny.
Let's cool our jets.
Wait, that's so funny that you said that. I mean, not funny because sorry.
Well, it is kind of funny. It's funny now.
But I used to do a joke because I lived in LA for 2 years. I used to do a joke when I was there being like, I just came out of a really depressive episode. And I was like, oh, wait, I'm so sorry. I misspoke. I just moved here from New York. Because it's like literally something lifts when you leave New York. And we love this cruel mistress of a town.
It's true.
But talk to me about that depression.
Well, I was just like, moving to New York, even though I had lived other places, like I'm from Chicago, I'd lived in LA, like I'd lived in other cities. It was just so different than anywhere I'd lived. And I was older. I had more of like a life in Chicago that I was leaving. Yeah. And it just like really knocked me on my ass to like move here and have to be like, oh wait, there's no parking lots at grocery stores. Like in Chicago, I can like go to 8 parking lots for the grocery store if I want. And just like the small facts of like things you need to do to make your life feel normal.
Yeah.
Were all so new and different and disorienting. And then establishing myself in the comedy scene, I felt so insecure.
So
like
hard.
I knew a lot of people, but like I wasn't super tight. Like I don't know, but like it just was like really more difficult than I thought because a lot of my really good friends in comedy had moved to LA and I just never really wanted to live there. I always wanted to move to New York because I'm addicted to the train. I love the train. I hate the car. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm always going to have gone to New York. And then I got into a bike accident and I was kind of basically fine. I was like on 4th Street Avenue in Park Slope. And they like, it was before they finished the bike lane and I hit a pothole and like went flying. And so I couldn't work out or do anything because I'd like hurt my shoulder and my wrist. And I was just like, would like sit in my bed and be like, why am I here?
What have
I done?
What have I done?
Fuck. but like I really love New York. So I remember a lot of people, actually Marcia Belsky told this to me. She said, your first year in New York is going to be like the hardest year period ever. And I was like, not for me. no, I'm different. And then it kind of was.
Yeah.
And it was really good advice, actually.
Yeah. Marcia's a font of knowledge.
It's true.
Yeah. She's
a
good person to talk through stuff with. In Chicago, were you doing stand-up, or were you like in the kind of improv sketch scene, the alty scene?
I started with improv. I did
too. Don't worry.
I did
safe
space for improv. Thank God. I started taking classes at like the Second City, like terrible program run by a pervert.
They all are.
He's fired. And then I did IO classes, and then I was on an IO Herald team.
Okay.
And by the time I was doing that, I had done stand-up a couple times. Like I was trying to be like everyone at improv's always doing like solo stuff because you have to do characters. You're like, that'll be the audition for SNL, whatever. And I was doing that and being like, I just like, this isn't clicking for me. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
And then I tried stand-up at a show for the first time, and I was like, oh no, this is what I really want to do.
Yeah.
And so by the time my Herald team got cut, I was like, I don't really care about pursuing improv so hard anymore, and I kind of just put all my energy into stand-up. But yeah, that's my story.
I like that. I mean, I as a former improviser who found joy doing improv, you find a lot of community.
I know. It's honestly, improv is fun. I know it gets like so much, and like ultimately rightfully so, because what improv does in a way that, I mean, stand up to, I think to an extent does as well, but improv really creates that like high school hierarchy feeling, because you have all these theaters that also engender it with like the classes and having to get on a team, and then the
individual philosophies, like what's better.
And like, oh, somehow
cool kids.
Exactly, cool kids, not cool kids. There's always like a 45-year-old man who's like weird at like the top of the pecking order 9 times out of 10. So it's like
my ex.
So it's very like it's easy for it to feel clubby in a bad way, I think.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I was part of a theater that is no longer a theater, and it was like very cool and alty. Like we were the kind of the island of lost toys, doing like experimental stuff in New York that other people or other theaters weren't really doing. But then of course it was a cult, so it dissolved.
It is easy to hide a cult in an improv scene,
but it
I
is
think.
so joyful. Like I when people dog on it and they're like, improv, like bad improv is so bad. Okay, bad anything is bad. Like bad stand-up is so bad. Bad pizza is bad. Like it's not really an argument, because it's like, if it's good and you're kind of going into it not jaded, if you're a normie in watching a good improv show, you're losing your
you can't believe that it's happening. You're like, how the fuck
I remember the first time I saw
this?
improv, I was just like, oh, this is their job. Like
you mean they're getting paid $13 every 72 weeks for this?
Tickets?
I need to sign up.
I know.
I feel like I like improv again. I felt so like over it, and I hated it for a while, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's actually really fun.
It's sort of coming back around in my life as well. Like
interesting.
People are like, improv again, and I'm like, I do know myself better now.
Yeah.
And I would probably be less freaked out about what people think about me.
I don't think I'd want to ever do like a UCB team. Like I don't care about that
take
stuff.
A class again.
No, it's like such a grift in many ways. Even though like really good improvisers perform there and stuff, I wouldn't want to be on like a team, I feel like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something about improv. And I was gonna say, I think that bad improv is way worse than bad stand-up, because there's a level of like humiliation to observe when someone does really bad stand-up. I sound absolutely psychotic. But I'm like, I find of like kind of get something out of it in terms of like the range of the human experience.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, like you are going for it. Or you're not going for it, and you should be going for it. Like there's, I don't know. I like an open mic doesn't hurt me as much as like an improv jam could, I guess.
Yeah. And there's also an element of improv where they're like, well, there's no wrong answers. And it's like, well, this is horrible.
Yeah. We're basically we're basically comedy bang bang or whatever the I was gonna say comedy bang.
Comedy bang. That's your show.
That's my new show, by the way.
Comedy bang.
I'm Will Arnett. This is Jason Sudeikis, and we're talking about The Craft. Ooh. Wait, what's that movie that came out? Is this thing on?
Dude, Will Arnett.
This is a conversation that like led to them making that movie.
Yeah. Doing stand up for the first time at the Cellar, just walking in.
Dude, and everyone, you can just tell.
This is like a morbid fantasy of his that he's just like, I have to make this a movie.
It's like Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper should be sentenced to going to like the Pine Box 3 nights a week before he got allowed to make the movie. It's like he's straight up just like, the trailer's like him telling beautiful women, I need to tell you I'm trying stand up, and they're like, oh my god, let me suck your brave. It's so funny.
It's crazy. It's like the fact if you're a man holding a microphone on a Hinge profile, like you have no idea how many women have swiped left.
You're probably someone that me and Glennis know.
yeah. So sorry about that. All the girls that I know that do stand up wouldn't be caught dead with a microphone on their dating profile.
It's true. Every woman who's dating is like, yes, my deep dark secret, I'm incredibly talented. And all the men are like, yes, I had a tweet and I thought it's actually just a thought I had in my mind. Comedian. I'm a comedian.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm a god. Yeah.
We need a little more of that.
Yeah, I mean, I do sometimes, not to be like, there's two genders and one does this and the other does that.
Okay, the hat's seeping into your brain.
Yeah, I just melt. I fall away. I'm Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like that quote or whatever that's like, approach everything with the confidence of a mediocre man.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, we could use a little bit.
It's like one of those like Michael's kind of sayings that like sometimes you're like, and you're like, unfortunately it is true. Like maybe I should take that advice.
Just a little, but it's scary. What if they don't like us after?
Yeah, it's so true. Then I'll have to die.
I won't do it. And yeah, being a woman in 1601.
Oh.
Wait, was that before the speculum?
They're probably doing stuff that became the speculum. They're like, we got these 2 rocks.
Open wide.
Yeah, I have endometriosis, so I always think
too.
like, oh my god, really?
Yeah, had the surgery.
Well, they found mine because I had a cyst, but they didn't. Okay. It wasn't like a piece. It was they found the endometrial tissue kind of by the cyst.
Okay, mine was living on the back of my uterus and pushing up against my rectum.
Oh my god, sexual. You're like, there's all these places your organs touch and you don't really think about it until they're like, there's something in there.
They're besties.
They're close.
They're neighbors.
I had a dermoid cyst, which is like, there's two kinds of cysts.
Oh, the dermoid one, doesn't it have like hair?
Yes. And it can have teeth, bones, and nails. It's made out of your origin matter cells. And then there's the other kind of cyst, which is just like juice.
I think I have a juice cyst.
Okay. Yeah. And so I was having like, it's like you live your life in kind of undying pain all the time. And then they're like, well, that's actually not normal. And you're like, that's so interesting because
no one's ever told me that
before. And so when they went to take it out, I asked for pictures. I was like, can you save it for me? I want to like see it. And they were like, no. My surgeon was like, I'll take some photos.
Text
like,
you them.
Okay, fine.
Is it a HIPAA violation? What's going on? It's my cyst.
I was like, keep the cyst. I'll be up soon. It won't go bad.
He sent you a picture. He's with the cyst. Like,
yeah. Me and this crazy, he's doing he's putting a bag of chips on the head. She's so crazy.
Yeah.
So my doctor was like, yeah, so the cyst was all hair and it was like this big. Probably like, let's say, I'm like not talking to the mic, but it's the size of this. And she was like, I've never seen one that was all hair before, and it was blonde. Big reveal.
You ate your twin.
I was like, my life could have been so much better if this is the one that had become me.
These are my organs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You could be blonde at any time, I guess.
You had a little Sia.
A little Sia, yeah. They're like, she is autistic. And there were also bangs.
Wait, did you get a picture?
Yeah, I have a picture. Do you want to see?
Yes. Okay. So badly. I'm scared. Is it like bloody?
They
wash it off. And they give it a blowout.
Yeah, they took it to a glow bar. I have to find it.
Okay, no rush. We can also insert it here.
This is. Wait, I have it in my favorites though. Sorry. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Don't you wish?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Ew. That's so nasty.
And then here it is inside. Because they take the pic, like that's how big it was.
That's the
like
encasing.
Yeah,
that's the Kinder Surprise.
Not the Kinder Surprise.
Kinder Surprise. It's all hair.
The casing. Yes. It was there.
Wow.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Okay, we can zoom in on that, I guess.
Wow.
Maybe a 20-minute break.
Text me that so I can put it in the edit.
I will.
Like, hey, Claire, text me that.
Well, I also, like, when I got my IUD removed, I took it out of the garbage. I was like, this is coming home with me, bitch.
Yeah.
How dare they? It's mine.
You sterilize it and put it in like a bell jar with like LED lights around it. That would be cool.
It's kind of just like loose among my earrings.
I think you should
Am I
do
disgusting?
some sort of
Am I like so foul?
I think you should do some sort of craft with it.
It feels so like that though.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking because I like keep my cat's whiskers.
Oh, that's cute.
To make like a necklace.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
When they die. Okay.
Oh, like you're gonna put it in resin?
Yeah, like I've seen people make like necklaces like opals or resin with the thing and like make a design.
Okay, that's really cute.
Or like not a design, but like using it as like kind of like striation.
I went like I'm weaving a hair shirt vibes
from your cyst.
Of the cat's whiskers.
No.
But that sounds very beautiful.
Yeah, it would be pretty.
It would be.
I saw this thing. This woman had 14 cats.
Okay.
And she was. They were cremated throughout their lives, whatever. And then
when they died, or just
so when they died, yeah, she didn't just pop them in the oven. But then she died, and she asked to be mixed with all her other cats' ashes.
Who do you think mixed it for her?
A secret 15th cat.
Ooh.
The
last one. Yeah. They're putting it in there. Like, have you ever seen the TikTok people who are like, I'm meal prepping, and they put like an entire rotisserie chicken in the KitchenAid, and instead of shredding it with their hands, they just run it in the KitchenAid till it's like shredded.
Whoa.
It's like,
that's genius though.
It is smart, but then I think about washing the KitchenAid, and I'm like, that would break me.
Chickeny.
Yeah.
And then you're making cookies. Cookies taste like chicken.
Yeah. Rotisserie chocolate chip.
Yeah. Yummy.
And I'm like, that's what they did with the whole thing. When you said that. Like
that's what they're going to do with your cyst.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I miss her.
I'm obsessed with her.
Well, she's beautiful and
naturally blonde.
Scandinavian. Yeah. Nordic.
I think the Cyst is a really nice place to end.
Aw, that's so beautiful.
And this was a joy.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being so prepared.
I did my homework.
We had so many things to talk about. I love it. We went all around the world.
We really did.
Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me online at OKClare, OKAYCLARE, spelled the Irish way, not the French. And I'm like on Instagram mostly, but you can also send me an email.
What's your email?
c.austensmith@gmail.com.
Cool. Well,
show me your cyst. Actually, don't do that unless you're normal.
Respond with the cyst.
Yeah.
Cyst. You should have just like an auto responder that if someone puts the subject line cyst, it just sends them the photo.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Okay, woman in STEM, we need an investor now. Peter Thiel, we need $400 million.
The Cyst app.
The Cyst app. And Perfect. We're gonna we can put drones in if you want.
It's blonde. You like that. If you loved this episode, please share, leave a little comment, like, subscribe, etc. Engage, for the love of God. Engage. And remember, it's okay to be sad, girl. Bye.
Bye.